of a peaceful political climate for the people of Rivers State. After several months of intense political crisis, the rift between Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his predecessor, now FCT Minister Nyesom Wike, has been resolved. Their renewed alliance was brokered by President Tinubu during a peace meeting at the presidential villa. Now let's hear from the FCT minister.
Agreed to work together with the governor, and the governor also agreed to work together with all of us who are members of the same political family. Yes, just like humans, you have a disagreement, and then you also have a time to also settle your disagreement, and that has been finally concluded today, and we have come to report to Mr. President that is what we have agreed. So for me, everything is over, and enjoy everybody who believe to work with us, to also work together with everybody.
Very important that this day has come to be. What we need for the progress of Rivers State is peace. And by the special grace of God this night, with the help of Mr. President and the agreement of the leaders of the states, including our leader, peace has returned in Rivers State. We'll do everything within our power to make sure that we sustain it this time around.
Okay. Charles, I believe you saw that video.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you saw the pictures, with the president. How will you assess the joy, the ease, the relief in the room? And also, now there's a reconciliation. How will this impact on the future of Rivers State?
Okay, reconciliation is very important. Not just Rivers State, even all the other 35 sub-nationals, because lack of peace in one will definitely affect everyone. Rivers is also very important when you have to do with the economy of this country. Okay. You know what comes from Rivers State to the federation account and all that. So we can't afford to have a period of no peace anywhere at all.
Sure.
So like what we are saying, the optics, the photographs and the videos, well, they are good to see, seeing that people who were at daggers drawn are now standing shoulder to shoulder, thumping hands and all that. But that's it. But my hope is that what we are seeing, the footages and all that, will also, reflect their feeling within, so that the everyday people back home in Rivers State, everybody who have been at daggers drawn, divided alongside the Wike camp and the other camp, will all come together. Everything, every other interest, the centrifugal forces pulling it together will now be relaxed, so that everybody can come to the middle and see how they can submit their personal interest to the middle and center for the benefit of all Riverians. That's what they're called, and for Nigeria in general. So that indeed whatever we're getting from there will not be hampered. Then peace is very important.
Peace is important.
I think the only alternative to peace is peace itself. That's the way I see it.
I mean, your thoughts on this?
I do not doubt that the gladiators have learned their lessons. I mean, if you listen to...
You don't doubt...
I do not doubt that they have learned their lessons.
Why?
Yeah, okay, if you listened to the suspended governor, even before this time, what he had been saying at fora, different forums and all of that.
Don't misrepresent me.
It looked, it sounded very subdued, looked like someone, who had learned some lessons. At some point, he was even saying, my spirit has left there.
Yes, exactly.
So I do not expect that this is going to be a fragile one. I know that they have of course, there are some conditions that they have agreed to. Okay. But it's in the best interest of Fubara, it's in the best interest of Wike, it's in the best interest of Amewule, all of them, to make sure that there is peace. Because while all of this was going on, a lot of this came to a standstill in Rivers State, and Rivers people were not happy. The crisis here and there, local governments could not settle, local government could not settle, and all of that. So it's in the best interest of everyone that is involved in that crisis to make sure that the peace actually lasts. So I like to believe that they are very sincere about it, and they're going to see it through.
Okay, let's talk sincerity. BK now. BK, after seeing that video, is this reconciliation genuine, or do you see it as just a temporary truce just to get the emergency rule lifted?
No, because I'm aware they've had they had a number of meetings before now, and if you observed, the government
Mikael, can you hear me? Okay, I think while we fix the technical glitch, do you see as looking at what you saw in the video, do you see as just... Okay, Mikael is back. All right, Mikael, continue with your thoughts.
Yes, like what I'm saying is from the way Fubara had been talking for some time, you can see somebody who had clearly retraced his steps. You can see clearly that he wants the matter resolved and is prepared to take steps to ensure that the matter is fully resolved. It was suggested to him that, look, meeting with Wike was not the silver bullet that will end this conflict. You needed to meet with the lawmakers. These were people that you denied them their salaries. These were people that you demolished their chambers. So it's a good thing that we now, that he has chosen to put an end to those bellicose rhetorics that they had come to be accustomed to. So I have no reason to believe that this matter has not been resolved, because we had never even seen Wike speak in this manner. And Wike said, look, everybody has agreed to work together. We want peace in our state, and Rivers State is one at this time. So it's really instructive for Wike to have said all of that. And I wasn't listening to Wike alone. I was also listening to Fubara himself. He echoed the same words that emanated from Wike, which showed clearly that they were now
Okay, I think BKO's network, is having issues here. Yeah. But while we wait for BKO to come back, but talk to me. Yeah. Is this a case of no victor, no vanquish? I mean, is this peace deal a win for Rivers people or for the political gladiators?
Well, that's a very tricky question. But the truth of the matter is that I think everybody wins. Everybody wins. I mean, if there is peace, everybody is a winner. Okay. When it comes to the issue of peace, well, the details of what, although we've heard from snippets or rumors of, I mean, something we can't confirm. Exactly. But the truth is, if there is peace, everybody is a winner. But it's up to each person, each party to decide for themselves whether what they have got is Pyrrhic victory. But as far as I'm concerned, you know what I mean? What I mean by Pyrrhic victory?
You talk to tell me.
Pyrrhic victory is a victory that comes at a greater cost.
Great cost, yes.
Okay, at a greater cost.
Yes, yeah. So
for who this time?
No,
for the governor,
whoever,
or for the
is to speak. They have to speak for themselves. Okay. But what matters to me is that there is going to be peace. Democratic structures will be restored in Rivers State. Okay. So I can say it's victory for democracy, because I was not comfortable that the president even had to suspend democratic structures, even though I know that he has the right, he has the power to declare a state of emergency. I did not agree that he should have suspended the structures. Okay. However, I expect that the state of emergency will be, of course, that is a natural event to follow. We don't know whether it's going to happen today, tomorrow, but we expect it to happen very soon. Yeah. But it's going to, for me, it's going to be victory for democracy. Okay. Victory. Now the people of Rivers can breathe.
BKO, let me have your thoughts on that one. BKO, now that it looks as if, okay, everyone is now smiling, when should we expect the state of emergency lifted?
Yes, as had been predicted even by the Speaker of the House of Reps, who instituted the National Peace Committee on this matter. I do not expect Fubara to stay on suspension for 6 whole months. I do not expect that. Since he has become sober, since he has expressed the desire to do his best, in his own words, do everything humanly possible to sustain the peace. then I'm confident that the president will step forward and address the nation and put this matter to bed. I do not want to see even that case, because the case instituted by the PDP governors is at the Supreme Court. I do not expect them to allow that case to go on. Once the matter gets overtaken by events, the court will strike out that action.
Okay.
Because I don't want to take the judges their job, but it's a very difficult case that they have before them. It's a very difficult case. So I expect the president to let them return before the expiration of that suspension. And I'm confident that for them to have shown us those pictures yesterday, it is because they are confident that they've finally found a way to solve that problem. And I was happy to see a lot of fist pumping and back tapping, you know, on the part of people who used to see one another as enemies, you know. So I expect full reconciliation. Even the local government chairmen that Fubara stopped their salary before the expiration of their term. I also expect that they will be reconciled with their governor, and the state can begin to function the way it should function.
It should. All right, gentlemen, beautiful one.